Hello everybody and welcome to the Laughing Stock channel. Since my last video, I have done a little bit work off camera on this diamond painting. I did finish up kind of this section, the side here. You can see that there. I love how it sparkles in there. And then I started this section up top up here. So right now, I'm going to continue up in here. I'm going to work on this plus shape over here and over here. Just a little bit up here. I had some camera or phone and video camera problems, so I'm hoping this one works. My phone is telling me it's full, even though I bought a new phone with a lot of extra storage in it not that long ago. Now it's telling me it's full. So I've been going through and deleting old attachments, extra apps, anything I don't need. I mean, I can always re-download apps at some point if I want to. So we're working on this color right here. Tip it that way a little bit, tip it that way. And as you can see, I put this tape on this gray tray. I like the gray tray. Oops, now I'm dumping them. Because I don't like the see-through tray. Kind of weird, but it distracts me when I'm trying to work on it. So I'm just using this gray tray, but I put tape on there. And it seems to be helping to kind of create good rows on there. So I'm going to get to work on this and just follow along. You guys see that okay? I know I try to keep moving out of the glare a little bit. Put this back up here. I got two on there. That'll work. I only had two again. Let's see. Let me shake them down a little bit again. Yep, I like that tape up there. It kind of helps me get rows, I think. Guess I filled up all the threes there. Grab a couple twos there together. There's another couple twos to put in there. I dragged my daughter to the Dollar Tree today. Or maybe she dragged me. I don't know. She's having a couple friends come over later this week and she wants like some little craft things to do. So I found like a couple little tiny diamond painting kits. I bought a couple of them just to try them out at some point. I don't know when I'll do that, but I think it might be kind of fun to, but I'm sure they don't probably stick as well as like the good quality ones, you know. But I don't know, might be worth a shot trying them just for fun. They're small ones, like they're probably, you know, I don't know if they're 8 by 10 even, but they're small. All right, I'm having trouble picking up the gems here. I might need to get some more stickum, as I call it, or wax, as they call it in the real world. I guess I need another section of 3s there. Oops, I only got 2, but that'll work there. Now where was the 3? There, going down. Okay, and I need one up here. Trying to straighten them up a little bit. I'm not straighten them up, you know, real great. Oh, there's a few there. Right in the middle, I missed these somehow. I see some more over here, but those, oh, there's a 3 spot. I think they're mostly 1s and 2s that are left, so I'll just fill them in. Okay, let's take a look at it here. Let me tilt it up for you to take a look at. Was I off camera that whole time? Maybe so. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking to see if we have any more of the plus signs on there. And I think maybe we got them all. So we're going to put these away. And I say, don't pour over the painting. They'll stick on there. One wants to stick on the tray still. Oh, there's another one. Okay, we're done with that color. I think we'll move on to these triangle shape. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera again. Actually, the camera rod holding it up. Just put this back on there. Shape these up a little bit. Slide them that way, slide them that way, and then we get some nice little rows. Okay, back to work. Had the 2 on there. Doesn't position a little better. progress this is, you know, moving along little by little. Straighten these up a little bit. I have to play with some of these, and I might do them more off camera later, but okay, I get a few up here. I see a couple plus signs right there I missed before, so we'll have to fix them a little later. Getting these up a little bit higher. Okay, I think we'll shake them up a little bit down this way as I plug the funnel spout. Back this way. Okay, we'll work on this little area right in here. Let's see, gotta kind of play Tetris here a little bit as we find the 3 holes. Missed one. Upside down. We're getting close to the end of this triangle shape in this section that we're working on. Let's just take a look. I think we got them all. I might go back and get those too because it's going to bug me. Alrighty. Let's put these back in their container. Okay, I can pour them up here and not be over my painting too much. And as usual, I get one stuck up there. Okay, I can't stand it that there's 2 missing of these ones, so I'm going to grab these couple. See if I can just grab them out of the container, or maybe I can't because I can't tell if they're right side up or upside down in there. No, I got to pour a few on the tray. I can't tell. I can't see down in the container well enough to know if they're right side up or upside down. So we're just going to grab a couple and fix the missing ones there. Oop, missed. Okay, we'll pour those few back in the container. I didn't have very many of those out. Okay, and the next thing we're going to work on is the arrows. There's some right in here. Not too many. Dump some off. I mean, they are a little annoying to work with, but overall, I mean, I still like doing the diamond painting, so I think there's some, like, I don't know if they're staticky or if they're, like, made stuck together. I think they're staticky. Okay. We can get to work on these now right up there. would love to get this section done tonight, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That one jumped off my thing funny. Alright, I got a few to fill in. I think that's it. Just a small little area of those. Okay, what should we do next? Let's work on a couple of these greens. We've got a couple different, 2 or 3 different colors of the greens. Let's see, we have these triangles up here at the top. I'm gonna work on those, I think. I don't think we need a lot out, so we'll just pop that back together. See if we can get enough rows to kind of, we don't really have too many rows. It's going to be a lot more singles than rows. Come on. I'm having trouble picking them up. I probably need more stickum. So we'll get a little piece of stickum right here. I guess we got a good hunk in there. It's kind of hard to tell if I actually got it in there. There we go. Now I got some for sure. Make sure it's in there good and kind of wipe off any extra, because I've discovered that makes it just ends up on your painting if you have extra. So there it is. If I can see it in the focus. Yeah, having fresh stickum, as I like to call it, or wax, definitely helps make it a little easier to pick up. Now, I did see one lady on YouTube that she recommended that she just uses that tacky stuff that you use to put like pictures on the wall or posters on the wall. I think we finished that color already, if you guys can see that. She just uses that tacky stuff and it works for her to do for the diamond painting. So I'm like, well, maybe it would work a little better. I don't know. All right, sorry, I always kind of end up doing that off camera because I need it closer to me so I can see it, but anyway. All right, we have some ones, so number 1's in the green. Let's find the number 1 tray or container. Here we are. Oh, these are the real sparkly ones. They look like they have glitter on them. I don't know why I put so many on the tray. I probably don't need that many. Slide it down this way, shake it around. Roll it back that way. And just kind of shake it a little more. Okay, we're going to work on the ones. Do some singles. All right, we do have some more up here. All right, that section is done with the ones. We have a little bit more over here. Push them over a little bit. We got 2 on there, but we'll stick them. And then we'll add one more. Okay, I think we're done with the ones. I always get this one that sticks in that same spot. I don't know why. It must be the tape right there that's kind of bent over or something. Okay, the next green is the stars. Right here. We got some over here, up here, over here. All right, we'll get at it. Ooh, look at those nice rows that I got there. That came up good. Do some bigger sections. Excuse me. Is that right? Was that a star? Nope, that wasn't a star. Let's get looking at the pattern of them. That's going to be a trick to get that off of there. There we go. I believe that one was, though. All right. A couple loose ones up here. Gotta kind of take a double look at those stars because they kind of look alike a lot. I think I've said that before, or maybe it was in one of the videos that didn't work. But that the stars look a lot like the upside down picnic tables on there when I'm looking at them from a, from my angle that I'm working at. So I have to double check. Okay. All right, well, I could do a 3 spot there, but I already had one of my things, so I'll just finish this up. And this one I can do a 3 spot. Okay, I do see a few more down here. Okay, fix those a little bit. They're kind of spread out. Now I get all those pretty rows, and I didn't really need any of them. Wait, there is a couple more up here. Okay, there's a couple up here at the top that I can use. I can use up my pretty rows. I only got 2. I don't need 3 now. Okay, I see a few more stars right in the middle of all the other ones. I tell you what, I think I keep trying to pick up that same gem and it won't pick that one up. Okay, now what do we got? There's a star there too. Alright, I'm going to lift this up and take a closer look at it after I pick up the ones that I dumped on the painting down here at the bottom so I don't dump them on the floor. I don't know if I've dumped those earlier or if they're coming out of the painting. I'm not sure. Keep finding one once in a while. Alright, can you guys see that? Do you see any more stars that I missed? Or are they all picnic tables, hopefully? As I'm calling them, even though they're upside down picnic tables. Alright, I think that's all of that color. Pour them back in the tray, but not over the painting. Okay. And now we're going to do the upside down picnic tables, I think. I don't know what else to call those. I guess they kind of could be a teepee in somebody's world. But to me, they look like an upside down picnic table. Shake it around, tip it this way, and then that way. Look at the nice rows I have. Have to be careful because I'm dumping them out on the painting though. Okay, so we're gonna work on those little picnic tables. Okay, this one over here. See a couple in the middle over here. Okay, we're going to take a look at this closer up. See any that I missed, guys? Probably. I think I got them. Okay, I've still got some green colors left, so we're going to keep working on the green. And then we get to do the pretty flower area. Yay! But that might have to wait till next time. In fact, I think I'm going to call this a video. And we'll work on it some more next time. Hopefully, if the videos work, I will be able to, work on the rest of the green here and these flower pink colors. So, thank you all for watching the Laughing Stock channel, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.